Joe Stone here. We're talking about doing embellishments of chords today. And the chords we're going to be using are the chords in the key of C major in the open position, which means down in this part of the fretboard, using some open strings in the chords. And we'll also be dealing with chords in the key of A minor, which are actually the same exact chords, just starting on an A minor instead of a C major. Okay, this is to prepare you for recording some backing tracks that you can use later to accompany yourself doing some melodic ideas and lead guitar, making some music. Okay, so we're going to start with just any of the open chords. We'll start with the C chord, and different ways to embellish the chords. Just create a little movement in the chord, change the sound as you play it. You don't really have to know what the chord is, what the technical name of the chord is. Just if you add a finger, you have an extra finger here, you have a fourth finger, so just try adding it to a string. Okay, that sounded good. It's on the first string. That's fourth finger on the third fret of the first string. So just add and remove it, and it sounds pretty good. Now I'm just doing quarter notes, you know, so click, click. Try the second string. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Third string sounds all right, but not what I'm going for, not the sound I want, so not going to do that one. Fourth string sounds pretty good. It's kind of interesting, especially after just add the fourth finger to the fourth string, third fret, and then lift it up. So these chords, a lot of them end up being what's called a suspended chord. Suspended fourth or suspended second. But don't have to worry about the name, or sometimes they're called an add nine. Okay, so that's adding a finger. You can also take a finger that's already in the chord and move it to another string, maybe a neighboring string. Take that third finger, put it on the sixth string, third fret. Just make sure that the string that you had the finger on before, originally, is muted. You don't want to hear the open, you probably don't want to hear the open one coming through. So I'm taking the edge of that finger and muting the fifth string. So, but I'm putting it on the sixth string, third fret instead of the fifth string, third fret. So it sounds like this. Sounds pretty good. I moved the first finger to the first string, but I wasn't really muting the second string. Sounded a little odd, but maybe it could work. Kind of changed the sound a little too much. I've tried to the third string. I definitely don't want to do that, so just don't do it. Okay, so now we'll go to another idea is to lift a finger and put it back. So in a C chord, I could lift the second finger. I don't really hear a change because I'm blocking the string with this finger. So I have to bring the wrist forward, thumb behind the neck of the guitar, and I can hear that open string. That sounds pretty good. Could also lift the first finger. So I'm embellishing the sound of the chord. Okay, so I can lift up fingers 1 and 2 together. Sounds pretty interesting. Let's go to a different chord. So D minor. Okay, so I'll start with adding fingers where I can. So I have a pinky free. Go to the first string, third fret. Sounds pretty good. I could try to get fourth string, but it's hard to get to. So instead, I'm going to replace my third finger with my fourth finger on the second string, third fret. And then I have my third finger free to do, go to the fourth string, third fret, or the fifth string, third fret, or even the sixth string. But if I'm doing quarter notes, try not to get too jazzy with the rhythm, just okay. Then we can try moving a finger over. See if that sounds good. That sounded pretty good. Or, okay, that didn't sound so hot, so I'm not going to do that one. Could also try removing a finger. So I'll take away the first finger. I like the sound of that. How about the third finger? A little dissonance, so maybe I won't do that one. How about second finger? Okay, that sounds really good. Or fingers 1 and 2. That sounds great. And you don't have to do this. You could just keep, you know, if maybe just keep the chord simple and don't embellish it. Then you have just a sort of a steady accompaniment for whatever you're doing as a second layer of melodic ideas. If you're doing like if you're trying to do a rhythm track, record a rhythm track. Okay, so we'll do one more chord. That's an E minor. So I got an extra first finger and fourth finger, so I can try different things. I'll do my fourth finger on the first string. That sounds pretty good. First string, 3rd fret. How about pinky on the second string, 3rd fret? Sounds good to me. 3rd string, 3rd fret, not so good. Doesn't sound good. So I'm going to try the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. That sounds great. Or even 6th string. Okay, 6th string, 3rd fret. I could do first finger. Okay, it doesn't sound so good, but maybe 2nd fret. It's a little hard to get, but sounds a little odd. Depends on the context. First finger, 2nd string, sound pretty good. 3rd string changes the chord too much. Doesn't sound like a minor chord anymore. Doesn't have that sad melancholy, so I'm not going to go there. 6th string sounds too dissonant, so I'm not going to do that. So you just use your ear, use your judgment. You don't really want to change the sound of the nature of the chord. Just a slight movement in the chord is what you're going for embellishments. So you can use these when you do your progressions and your rhythm track recordings. If you like these videos, please subscribe, and you'll be sure to see new videos when I post them. So have fun with this, and good luck.